Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. Turn the stream on. Turn the stream on. Okay, I will. Okay, I will. Yep. Oh, bop, 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 bop. Actually. Yay. Good. Right, hi everyone. Welcome into the stream today on this Wednesday, May 20th. Can you believe we're already this far into May? What is going on? The next patch is in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we're gonna have Kefka already. We're gonna have, I think, also the new Cosmic Exploration coming out. I know. That is... I just don't know how the time starts to go so fast. But I'm not mad about it because sooner Evercold gets here, the better. But I think a lot of y'all still need time to get through ARR. It's gonna be May. It is May! It's too late for that. Hi, yeah, so today we're probably gonna do maybe a couple of roulettes, some high level stuff so I can start collecting tomestones because it's time for me to do that now. I need to start getting my shit together for my gear. That is clear to me. So yeah, I gotta work on the tomestone farm, and I would maybe like to level a different job next. Yes. Still in the current OC, not enough time. Well, I think the OC is gonna pick up a lot in July, right? It's not the new Occult Crescent that's coming on June 2nd, right? It's the new Cosmic Explo. It's coming. The new planet. Yeah. Excalibur represent. You know that's where our NA Bun Guild is. Did you know that? Yeah, we're on Excalibur over there on NA, and I am leveling. I'm moving through. I have been going through the Dawn Trail story over there, but I've been doing it on Picto, and I would rather do it on Ninja. So I'm leveling a Rogue from like, I think I'm level 15. Yeah. Yeah, I got a ways to go, I'm afraid. So I wanted to remind y'all about a couple of things that you may not know about if you haven't seen the last time that I told you about it. I wanted to kind of periodically remind Buns about this. Let's see. Every time I open the lodestone, this $75 Loperate with a carrot is staring back at me. I'm not... No, like, what would I even put there? Okay? What would I even put there? I have Loperates. I have a Loperate back there. You know? A little plushie. I don't need it. Don't need it. I don't need it. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to remind you once again that the free login campaign is still active and it will end on June 14th. But importantly, what you may not know is that your free play period begins after you log into the launcher, which is crazy. No one would assume that. But yeah, it will start when you log in. So if you have to start downloading shit and you've got a slow internet connection, that could be really bad for you. So update the game with a free trial account, different account, and then log into your main account to actually play. The other thing is we still don't know the dates for the Make It Rain event. We don't know when that's happening. I think If I had to guess, I think it's gonna be... probably they would give us like a week heads up, right? Maybe June 1st, no, June 2nd. Maybe with the patch, they might do it. But usually it's between late May, like May 20th, May 30th, to like early June. Like within the first week of June is usually when it starts. And that's important because if you're planning to log in using the free login campaign, you would want to time it where you can get your shit from the Make It Rain event at the same time. Because basically how it works is when you log in, your free play period starts and it's a 4 days period. That's calendar days, which is even more confusing. So it's calendar days that begin at a time when you log in. So it's not like counting up your hours that you spent. So they call it 96 hours of playtime? Up to 96 hours, right? And I feel like that phrasing is confusing. That phrasing makes it sound like it's counting your hours. It's not. So yeah, I feel like I have to do these PSAs so you know, because I would not know that unless someone told me. So I'm just trying to let you know too about that. Shadowbringers is now part of the trial. Yes, so you can now be a bunny. Yay! You can be a bun as a free trial sprout, which is awesome. I bought the Bring Arts models of the Alphino and Alice, and they were less than the Loperit individually. What? How much were they? I do the free weekend this weekend to try catch up on store. Oh yeah, this is a good weekend for that because it's I think a lot of y'all have a long weekend. We've got Memorial Day weekend coming up. I think Memorial Day's on the 25th, right? So we got a long weekend ahead. So that would be a really good time to do the free login campaign. Catch up on the story. Yeah, I do think Shadowbringers is already live on the free trial. How far can you get in the main story quests in 96 hours? Ooh, that's a really good question, but you know what I can tell you? You can check it yourself with... Let me show you this. I just discovered this tool, and this is amazing. I'll put the link in the chat. This is ffxiv-progress.com, where you just put in the name of your quest that you're on currently, and it will tell you how much farther you have to go. So, I closed it. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Coming to Ishgard. Search that. And it says, you finish Realm Reborn. This is the first quest of Heaven's Sword, meaning you are 30.69% through the entire main story quest. It's like all of it. So that might be really helpful for you. If you want to see how far you get in the 96 hours, you can report back. You can check how far you are whenever you start. And then let me know how far you get by the time you finish your 4 calendar days of play in the free trial, free login period. Yeah. 30.nice%. Yeah. I believe it does include male buns as well. Yeah, for the free trial. I think that they are letting free trial players pick male or female Vera, which is the right thing to do. Is the game volume loud? It might be because I made my whole computer audio louder yesterday. So let me know if that's okay. Save. I really like hanging out here in the Cosmic Exploration area because the music is great, and I feel like people don't know about it. It's a pretty cool place to hang out, actually. We're on a different planet right now. My mistake. I checked the receipts. It wasn't the twins. It was Crystal Exar Graha model that was less than the Loperate. Do you feel like it's a lot? I feel like it is a lot, but I'm still tempted to get it. If I could experience Heaven's Sword again blindly, that would be a gift. Right? So I have been on Reddit recently in the past week. I have seen so many sprouts talking about how much fun they're having going through this story, and I'm like living vicariously through y'all, those of you who are currently like finishing Heaven's Word, finishing Realm Reborn and stuff. I just saw this thread earlier. Oh yeah, this one. I'm like feeding off of your energy. Here. I saw this. I just finished ARR, and I've got to say, I've fallen in love with this game.
If it isn't my favorite
So nice! Gives me a warm and fuzzy feeling. It really does. Quite honestly. Hey, what's going on? Oh, it's a severe thunderstorm warning. Quite honestly, I just want to play this game because I thought I could dress pretty. You can, and that's honestly the most valid reason to start playing this game. I could certainly say that I can and have done that. But what I didn't expect was just how bloody enthralled I would be by so much of this game, not just the MSQ. The job quests are pretty good. That's not even counting the one Fate in Costa del Sol, where you escort a Mikote worker to a guy called Goldman. I forgot about that, but it's true. Like, there are some really unhinged ARR fates like that I would have forgotten about if you didn't remind me of it. That's really funny. This game is so good. I would have never expected myself to love it so much. Look, if you're here for the dressing pretty, you are going to be obsessed with this game. Okay. It's hard to beat on the fashion Souls front. Ozymandias, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hi, Dave. How you doing? Yeah, it's a red alert happening that changes the music, which is still really good music out here. The other thing, I thought this was really funny. Favorite FXV image ever. Could you stop healing the ads? What? What do you mean? Your bubble, it heals the ads. That's my asylum? Doesn't heal any enemies. Yes, it does. Read your skills, idiot. Read your souls, idiot. I've never seen this before, so... Read your souls, idiot. This is like... yeah, I didn't know that either. I haven't read the Asylum tooltip where it says that you heal the enemies. Stop healing that. Reminds me of in Heaven's Word when bad Dark Knights would click off regen because it damaged them when they had Dark Side. You know, I bet I've been guilty of that because I was a brand new player in Heaven's Word and Dark Knight was my first job that I rated on. And yeah, I was bad. I was really bad. but still managed to clear some savage. You know? Asylum heals the enemies? You don't think so? Well, you should read your skills. I'm reading your skills. But yeah, I thought that was funny. Other thing, I was browsing this morning. Little chat about Island Sanctuary. Someone's saying that they miss Island Sanctuary, but I know it's actually a fantastic place right now to go and get dyes to sell. The dyes are a massively good source of gil because nobody really feels like farming those, and people don't really do a lot of Island Sanctuary now if you've capped it out. But they had some good ideas about stuff that I thought would help, like bring some life back to Island Sanctuary. Because I'd really hate to see this content just not be iterated on in the future. Like, I'd like them to throw in some extra... I thought Yoshi said that they would. Did I misremember that? I could have sworn Yoshi said that they did plan on continuing to add things to Island Sanctuary. But I've been checked out for a lot of Dawn Trail, so I don't know if they did in Dawn Trail. But OP said there's a lot of things that would be neat to add, like maybe a sort of villagers mechanic with NPCs, extra islands, and other such stuff. I know deving for this kind of content is likely done and over with, but it's nice to wish for it. I agree there's more you could do. Fertile ground to grow more things to do. You can still do it, you know, it's if you haven't got your booty shorts, you have to do it still. That's still mandatory. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do it again on NA. That's right. So, my alt will have to start all over to get booty shorts again. What level do you need to unlock Island? I went over there and to check out the outdoor furnishings situation, because you can put exterior furniture there, but you can't put a garden, which sucks. I really wanted to be able to do like normal housing gardening there, but you can't. So that's something that I would really want. That would let everybody have access to gardening, even those that don't have a house. Zep, you say it's a good source of gil, but is there any real use for gil? Yes, I have recently spent a lot of gil on buying stuff from Merchant's Tale that I was too lazy to go get myself. The other really good use for gil is buying tinctures of dexterity that I need, and buying raid gear. You know, I bought courtly lover gear, 770 gear, because I was pretty lazy for this expansion as well. So if you're lazy, gil is really valuable to you because it can let you cut a lot of corners. And obviously there's also, you know, decorating your house. You can decorate your house and buy a bunch of furniture. That stuff is really expensive. So, yeah, that's just... Didn't play FF14 for years. Is it still impossible to get a house in this game? You know what? I thought that it was. But I recently came back after a little break. And I decided to try to find a district or a ward that had nobody else bidding on certain plots. So if you go to somewhere like, I went to Ishgard, and I'm on a very populated server. I'm on Phoenix. It's an incredibly populated server. And I found 2 plots that nobody else was bidding on. And so I was able to get my house, and a friend was able to move in right next to me, and we had no competition. So that was a couple of weeks ago. I would say if you're less picky about the district and the plot placement, then it's going to be not that bad for you to find a plot. If you're having problems on your server too, you now have the option to just go to any other less populated server, like Dynamis even, because now we have the not cross region. What's the word for that? Region-wide duty finder queues. So you're not screwed anymore by being on a low pop server. So it was much, much easier than I remember. Though that might change as more people come back to the game. You know, that might change. If so many people flood into the game that there's way more competition for individual plots. I mean, there is a physical limit to the number of plots that are available, so that's something to think about. Merging the dyes made Island Sanctuary a good passive income generator. Back in Endwalker was about 2 million a week. Currently, it's about 400K, which is enough to fund mats for a full crafted 770 set. Or some of the newest maps for a run. Oh, we should do maps. We haven't done that. We have not done maps at all. Yeah. Bought the Corley gear for your bard? Yeah, I had to, because I was trying to just get into the expert roulette after not playing a lot at On Trail. I'm behind, so I'm glad we have that option. Hi, Burma. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm really happy I was able to get a house because I actually gave up on it for years. You know, I lost my house and it was really discouraging, and I thought there's just no point playing the lottery. Like, I don't want to just stress over this every week forever. But I had no issue once I just loosened up my preferences a little bit. Ishgard is the place to go, I think, though, because Evercold, like, Evercold is snowy. So it just makes sense to me. I really wanted to get a plot in Ishgard. What size plot? Small. So if you want bigger than a small, you're going to have a really hard time. It's going to be much harder unless you're on a very low pop server. Yeah. Hi, Zep. As one of the FXV housing enthusiasts of all time, what is your most important advice in making your haunted house not look poor? The haunted house? Well, you need dungeons. You can go for the vampire aesthetic, right? You need a vampire aesthetic in the upper floor with, like, red velvet and, you know, expensive bougie furniture. And then you go down a hidden corridor and it's dungeons. Yeah. Thank you, Burma. I'm glad you've been enjoying the YouTube content. After the stream today, I've got to record the next video already. So I'm a little bit behind on it. I was flat out on my ass yesterday from gardening this weekend. But I have something cute to show you. Maybe I can pull it up here and show you really quick. I have some amazing news. Oh, it's a video. That might be pain to show you. Can try? Can try. It's a very important and topical update. To pull it up. I'm gonna show you a video without breaking things. I don't know. Copy message link? Possibly? No. Not gonna work. Heck. I'm gonna have to put it on Instagram. I've been busy working on part 2 of the vlog story. I posted part 1 about, you know, that massive road trip I took in April going across the country for my papa's funeral. And a lot happened. Okay, I have a... This picture is really shit for trying to show you what I want to show you, but this is the best I got right now. You gotta wait for the video on Insta later. But, okay. So this is my garden that I've been working on. And if you look, first of all, if you are actually good at gardening, you're gonna realize that I've made a terrible mistake here, which I have had to fix since taking this photo. These are cucumbers right here. Okay. And I didn't know that when you buy cucumbers at the nursery, you have to pull that shit apart. Okay, you can't have like, every one of these stalks is a different plant. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 4 different freaking stalks here. That's bad. You're not supposed to do that. So I had to trim these since taking this picture. Over here, you got like 1, 2, 3, 4 stalks. That's bad. You're not supposed to do this. I learned that. But anyway, over here, we have some sprouts. Yes! Real life sprouts are it. They're getting ready to start Realm Reborn right now. These are radishes. But guess what? Here in the back, see those little green? You know what that is? It's carrots. Yes! So we got radishes right here. But in the back behind them, we got finally the first signs of life from our carrots. Woo! That's so exciting. So yeah, I'll keep y'all updated on the progress of our new adventurers. But yeah, they're just starting out in Realm Reborn. Yes. Carrots of happiness. Yeah. I made a fortune selling the dies from Ishgard restoration. Oh yeah. What is currently the best way to get dies to sell? Because I feel like we have a lot of die selling moguls in the chat. It seems like the most popular way to make gil right now. Yeah. Had a house before, but the thing I don't like about having a house is having to stay subbed. So I don't think I will get one again. Yeah, that is totally valid. It's really annoying. You have to not only stay sub, but you have to physically go inside to turn off the demolition timer, which is just awful. You don't want land being unavailable in perpetuity if someone never resubs. You don't want to lose your house. What we need, straight up, the only real solution to that is instanced housing districts like WoW did with their neighborhoods, where in WoW, basically, the neighborhoods scale up automatically depending on how many people are trying to buy a house. So if the ward is almost entirely bought up, then another ward will be automatically generated. And that feels like something that we really need in 14. But in terms of like the back end and the spaghetti code, making that happen is probably a lot more complicated for Square Enix. Because, look, if they could have done that easily, they would have a long time ago. But who knows, maybe, you know, WoW doing that will make them want to try to find a creative solution. I don't know anything about what would be needed. But a friend just lost their house because they forgot to go inside. Even though they're always subbed. That is what I'm talking about, yeah. That's awful. That is awful. How do you choose wards to go in? In WoW? You can just teleport to people's houses. And I think there's like a drop down on the map where you just drop down which ward you need. Look at all the FXV players that quit for WoW housing. No one. Well, I don't really think you have to pick one or the other. Ideally, in my view, not everybody can play both games, but we definitely have a lot of people in our community that are bouncing between both games. We have a lot of the same people raiding in WoW are also raiding together in 14. So it's not necessarily like one or the other. But the other thing too is with how their patch cycles are, WoW's patch cycle is so different than 14's that they really don't, they haven't really been competing that much for me. Yeah. I'm just saying housing is too niche to matter an overall factor to play a game. I think, in my experience with the WoW housing community, what I've noticed is like new kinds of people coming to the game. Does that make sense? So like people that wouldn't normally play an MMO, people that have never played an MMO, maybe people that never played a video game before, if they see a really inviting housing system that's easy to decorate and easy to work with, that pulls people into the game. Like that might then be interested in MMOs after that. But that's been a kind of cool thing that I've seen happen. I've seen people like who I couldn't ever convince to play a video game want to join for the cozy stuff. Will they stay? That's the, I mean, it's still very new, so I don't know. Yeah. The game is just, if the game is just story, boss rush, it's not really a world. It needs housing to make an actual world. I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like you can have housing or not and still have like a world. Because, I mean, for a long time, WoW didn't have housing, and I just pretended that certain places in the game were my house. I remember that. If you can only afford to play one or the other, and your main focus is story, you won't leave 14. Outside of rare exceptions, most of the WoW story presented in the game is disappointing. Bad pacing, nonsensical as it relates to the characters and what they are. Yeah, I think WoW has a really long way to go before it can start to actually compete with FF14 on story. It's funny because when I went to BlizzCon, last BlizzCon, they said they really want to focus on telling a good story going forward. And I felt like they took steps in that direction, but they haven't, I feel like they haven't really committed to the degree that they need to if they really want to compete with 14 on that. Yeah. Did you just log in 14 in a panic? Just to step inside? That's good. That's good. Yeah, make sure you go inside your house because you can lose your house if you do not go inside it. It's not enough to just say subbed, which is so stupid. So stupid. If you're saying subbed, I mean, if you're outside in the yard too. I tend to mostly be in the yard and garden area of my house. I've noticed I do this in WoW as well, and in ESO actually. All the games where I can have a house, I hyper fixate on the garden. I don't even go inside. I've noticed I'm always doing this. Yeah. people don't talk about is how WoW's housing furniture majority are locked behind doing content to unlock. For S14, everything's on the market board. It's a good housing system for veterans, but a chore for new players. I know that in WoW, the devs really, really wanted it to be hooked into the main gameplay loop of the game. That's one of their like main foundational principles, is they wanted it to be like encouraging you to go out into the game and do content to get furniture. They wanted it to feel, they didn't want it to be like it's a more self-enclosed system like we have in 14. And there's probably pros and cons to either way. You should do a FF housing tour. Yeah, I should. I really should. What I would really like to do is find people who have made incredible houses and then go and like schedule them one after another during a stream. That would be, maybe we could set up like a submission form like we were gonna do for WoW. This way people can just submit images and we can start scheduling. That seems like a good idea. The recent interview with Paul seemed to indicate that they just can't afford to invest in the story pacing. Yes! I mean, I've noticed that. They have a huge problem where they're trying to tell a better story, but they're trying to tell it to an audience that doesn't read the story, really want to read the story. But I feel like they did manage to get around it a little bit with the optional side dialogues, like optional stay while and listens, things like that are needed. But I also feel like maybe they should give their player base a little more credit too. Because think about all the WoW players that came to 14 during Shadowbringers. And like, they love that story and had an amazing time and were invested. But I mean, that's more risky. I guess to them, it probably feels a lot more risky to take a route like that. Zep, don't do anything entertaining for the next 5-10 minutes. I want to make a cup of tea. Okay, well, it's time to go re-clear DSR. We're gonna do that right now. Let's go, guys. Sniper setup, thank you. Thanks. Well, surface level story is fine. Every time they try to tell something a little deeper, it ends up falling on its face. I wonder why it feels that way. There definitely have been some really good moments. And I feel like they're improving, but they got a way to go. They got a ways to go. Top anyone? No! No. No. I'm so behind on ultimates. I don't think I can do it. I mean, I can already predict that I'm gonna have a hard time resisting once I see all of the prog happening around Kefka. But I'm nowhere near the level that I would need to be on Ninja to do it. Like, if I were gonna do an ultimate, I don't think I could do it on Ninja. I would have to do it on Dancer where I'm comfortable. Yeah, I'm already bargaining. What's going on? I'm bargaining with myself right now. First, I'm like, I won't do an ultimate. I'm not raiding. Now I'm like, well, if I were gonna do it, then I mean, I wouldn't do it on Ninja. That's bad. That's bad. Septon Smith, shut up! God. Oh, with that attitude, for real. Hi, Kaladin. I'm doing good. I'm doing a lot better than yesterday. Yesterday I was in a lot of pain because of my I threw out my back gardening. Which is really embarrassing. Yeah. Is Dancer your main? Yes. I would say, yeah. Dancer's been my main since Shadowbringers. But I've been playing a lot of Ninja lately, so I feel like I can't say that Ninja is the main until I prove myself on it. I feel like I'm still quite bad at the job because we just got it to 100 like last weekend. I think on Friday. Do you even remember Dancer well enough? No! I mean, I remember Shadowbringer's Dancer. You know, but any spell that was added since, I have no idea where it goes. So, all the rest is still muscle memory, like just straight muscle memory. But there's a bunch of new buttons I have, and who knows what I'm supposed to do. When do I press this? I would have to spend time studying it, but it won't take. I don't think it would take me that long to catch up on Dancer. Yeah, I'm not intimidated by the prospect of catching up on Dancer because it's like 5 buttons. The other thing too is with an ultimate in particular, or with a particular savage fight, if you're spending a lot of time on it, you can study the rotation you're supposed to do on that specific fight, and you can actually just memorize the buttons you're supposed to press in an order, which is crazy. Like, that's something that you can't really do in WoW. You're only a true ninja main when your static accepts you as Hokage. I thought we established that if I clear an ultimate on ninja, then I become a Hokage, right? Right now I'm a Gunin. Very much. Oh, there's a hunt train on Twintania? Yes! Let's go! Starting when? Starting when? I'm on my way. I'll be right there. Let's go. 8 minutes. Let's go, Buns. Wow, he looks really good. He looks really good. Okay, we're on Twintania. Where is it starting at?
If it isn't my favorite mortal.
That was so fun on Friday when we were in Limsa listening to the Bard perform. Probably gonna do that again this Friday. Maybe we'll make it a little ritual and do that. Wasn't that just so nice? It was such great Friday energy. Probably gonna do it again. Right now we're still... It's hump day today. I still have so much shit I have to do today. Hopefully we'll be all done by Friday so we can chill out. Okay, thanks. On my way. What is this outfit? Is that courtly lover's cloak? I don't look like it. Instance 1. I'm in the wrong instance. Instance 1. Well, y'all can meet me here. Buns assemble. Assemble your buns. Now, will I wait here on? That's fine. The Hagen mount. The train is at instance 1 here at Eek Brax in Yaktel. Yes, invite me. Thank you. Anna Scamp, thank you so much for subbing. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Why is there so many people at the Wolfmark Exchange in the Wolf's Den? Because they have made an incredible change to PvP rewards where you can now buy the PvP sets from past seasons. So it used to be really FOMO, and used to be if you missed out on like the Fierce Tyrant's attire, you were screwed. You're never gonna get it. But they changed it. Now you can buy that, which is great. Don't let me forget to do that too, because actually I'm capped on wolf marks. I need to do that as well. Fierce Tyrant is my favorite. I think this is probably my favorite set in the entire game. You can buy it using trophy crystals, which are really easy to get in Crystal Conflicts. There's a whole set you can get with 2 dye channels. It dyes kind of like shit. Not gonna lie. It does not dye well, but you don't need to dye it. It looks perfect, okay? It looks great. You don't need to change that. Hi, Liz Slippers. How are you doing? Good evening. What are my hopes for new physical range? Oh, that's a really good question. Here's what I think. I think the physical range is going to be the one with the double cannonballs. Guns. Double guns, cannonballs, arms. I think that's not the tank. Everybody seems to think that the Ritzaten blue is the tank. I don't think so. I think it's the DPS. Cannonballs. Yeah. As for the tank, I would really like maybe something that fits into the Norse theme. So maybe gigantic hammer with maybe some like runic stuff going on. Can't be like warrior, you know, it has to be distinct from warrior. So I was thinking maybe, what if warrior was more runic magic and had a hammer? That's what I'm thinking. Rune Knight. Evolve mode does make me concerned about how PF will be. Will there still be synchronized dance that makes it possible for pugs to work together to clear? Or will it just be sheer chaos? Well, I think that the nature of combat being rhythmic will remain. And there are buffs that you'll be getting that will, you know, help dictate that rhythm of combat. But the buffs will come from buff classes, which makes a lot more sense. What is this mount? Oh no, they dismounted! No, they didn't. They're up here. What mount do you have? God, it's hard to see. There's so many people. See this purple dragon? What's that from? I don't recognize it. It's super cool. What's it from? I could ask. Okay, I asked. I don't recognize it. Just crazy because I thought I'd seen every mount there is. So jelly of these wing mounts too. It's the latest hunt achievement mount. Oh, dang. Take you a long time? Aren't those like really hardcore to get? I think so. It took forever. It took forever. Good job. I'll stop bothering you. Don't worry. This is really literally the best place to look at mounts. There's so many players that they're not all loading in. Like, it's crazy. Let's go. Let's do it. This is really good for getting tomestones in a low stress way. This has always been my favorite way to get tomestones because I'm lazy. Oh my god, am I even gonna get credit? Oh. I hit it. Did I get credit though? Yes, yes. It died so fast. Okay. Let's keep going. Don't have the same passion for mount collecting in 14 as you do in WoW. Is it because in FF14, I feel like the mount collecting journey is more about long, consistent effort, right? WoW gives you a lot of dopamine with like the slot machine type style of mount collecting where you just gamba every time you go clear an old boss. But in 14, it's kind of more like, I worked on this every day for weeks or months, and I finally got this thing that's like reflects the achievement and the effort put in. And I feel like that's just inherently harder to get addicted to. You know what I mean? Squirrel! I'm a squirrel. I think this is my first... excuse me. I think this is my first time in a Dawn Trail hunt train. Yeah. Oh, this is really fancy. We're swapping instances too? Yeah. Yeah. Travel to instance 2. Farming multiple instances for the extra currency. That's smart. Friends you make along the way to get them out. That is true. That is actually really true. I've met a lot of amazing people, especially getting the Ozma mount. You can see that square right there. Cube. That's Ozma. And I met so many on my journey to get that and helping other people get that. That's, you know, maybe we should do that too while we're waiting for Evercold. Help some sprouts get it. Join some BAs. BA is really like, man, that content. What content has stood the test of time better than BA? Probably still gonna be able to do it. That's crazy. Does Occult Crescent have something similar? I don't even know. I think there's I heard about a torqued tower. I don't know if it is the same. Do I need to accept this teleport? I didn't. The next mark is here. Okay. Gotta be careful accepting random teleports because you can get kidnapped that way. Oh, but I see. People thought it would be faster. I see that. I might not make it in time. I didn't make it in time. I couldn't dismount fast enough because my mount button is not even keybind. Okay, we're gonna keybind it. Heck. Player limit reached a destination. No. Yoshi P. Yoshi P, we're trying to play your game. Yoshi P! Too many people trying to play the game. Raid the server. No. Gotta be fun seeing being a new sprout questing in areas. Yeah, and then you see this. That's gotta be pretty bewildering. Already dead? Yo. I've missed the last 2 marks because I'm too slow. Yeah. Too slow. I can't get there that fast. Mount is really stupid. Zep, can you please guide us through Fork Tower? I need guidance through Fork Tower. I don't know how to do that. Zep, did you read about the new furry-friendly version of Batman? They're calling it the Bark Knight. Why are you the way that you are? Like, just... Why? What's the reason for that? Player limit reached at destination. I mean, in some ways, I'm happy to see it because it means lots of people are enjoying the game, but also, that's kind of ridiculous. This is like how it is at the start of an expansion. Though, so far, I haven't seen any enemies, like, despawn.
If it isn't my favorite mortal.
Nice wings.
Hey! Thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate it. Can I hit it once? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did. Didn't even cast Raiton. Okay. Way! Right there, right next to this one. Better move quick. My gosh, somebody has the new meta wings. Did you see that? Oh no! I pressed the wrong button! Did you see the new wings? Wow, they're so beautiful. Really, really makes me want to learn some extremes. What's the easiest one to do? Is there one that we could just, like, epic off through today? Can we just, like, without trying too hard? Is there one we could start farming? Player limit reached. On the other side of the coin, WoW mounts end up with so many recolors and reskins. Used to be one of the things I love collecting, but not so much now. Right, yeah, the Void Ritual mounts that are just like purple. Monocolored purple. I agree. I don't really care about those. They did the same thing with the Azurite color. Remember that? Like the blue yellow color is just like they put a light over it. I just don't think it's that interesting. We need more spell effect. I'm not gonna make it, will I? If I can just use your eyes on crap! Oh! This is ridiculous! So ridiculous. This town is great, though. Really good. Okay. Kinda down on WoW now. I was really happy at launch of Midnight, but I guess the honey money period wore off. Yeah, a lot of people were upset recently about bugs and Took a little break from it in April. Obviously, I had to go. I was gone for most of April. I did do, main thing I've been doing over there is getting my purple tier 2. That's pretty chill. It's been pretty low effort and chill, so. As a collector, I pretty much always can find something to do. But, yeah, I don't know if I really want to get into raiding right now. We did a little bit of M+ tanking. I think was that Monday, maybe? That's always fun. Love M+. Size, you are never normal. I do not believe that for a second. So Sphene is easy. X1 and X2. Well, we could try it. Starting Dawn Trail in Erinville is so done with Willamette already. Erinville is a gem. It is. Love, we stand. I just wish I could have got more time with him. Maybe he'll be... See, look, there it is, there it is, there it is. That's it. Oh! Amazing. Amazing. That's so good. I really want it. Really bad. Wait. What I need is like in Guild Wars 2, where you can dismount and like hit the enemy with an attack at the same time. That's what we need in here. Really, they need to work on their mount game in 14. We need an update to the system. I got that one. Okay, Living Memory is next. Oh, I'll take the teleport. Why is this not capitalized? That's weird. See that? Is that a typo? You've not met certain requirements. It's just bugging because so many people are trying to go there. Okay. Next mark. Over here. Okay. Hope I can make it. Wish me luck. Still is a S+ tier husbando status. Dismount. Okay. There we go. The Beholder, like from D&D. You know, there's a lot of Final Fantasy monsters that are straight from D&D, like Pearls. Straight up from D&D. Wait, yeah, D&D did it first for sure. Is that the last mark? Yes. This is the last one. Finally. Everyone says thank you for the train at the last one. It's a pretty nice thing that the community does. Where somebody will scout out all of the hunt marks, prepare a list, and then lead a tour group where anybody can join and do exactly what I'm doing right now to get totems. As you can see, I got a butt ton of totems from this. Wait, there's one more? Yeah, there's actually one more. Yeah, there's one more. There. take that teleport. I don't think it's gonna be faster. Fly straight. On my Palace of the Dead horse. Yeah, the special fate is up. I don't think I've ever done it. It's 52%. It's getting annihilated. Am I even gonna make it? No, I've never done this one. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna make it. 63%. Okay. Oh my god. That's it. Thanks for the memories. I got 6 Mika. What is that for? Mika Magicogs. Can I get a mount for that? I mean, usually that's how that works, so. Ah. This map is so pretty. Yeah, it is. Thankfully. Thankfully they made it less ugly. Y'all want to try to clear Extreme 1? We could just do roulettes. Actually, I need to do my expert because I'm 120 out of 450. So yeah, need to do that. I also need to spend my wolf marks. I'm capped on those, and I need to spend poetics as well. Actually, I should probably go spend poetics before I forget because I'm already really high on there. All poetics are going into the Manderville weapon dump right now for me. Yes. Trying to get the every Manderville relic because they just cost poetics. So I have been buying the chondrite and the meteorite. I don't even know how many of these I need. I just buy random ones. I should probably find out like how, but I know I need a butt ton. I know I need so many, so I just buy them when I can. Okay.
If it isn't my favorite mortal.
Expert roulette. Bun buns. Rinwolf Kren, thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate that. For subbing with Amazon Prime. Yes, you can subscribe to the channel for free with Amazon Prime. It is a little known bonus having Amazon Prime. Jeff Bezos doesn't want you to know about it for some reason. Okay, anyone else for X roulette? I love my little grieving green I got yesterday. I love him so much. Okay, hop in. We have one more spot. Can you DPS?
If it isn't my favorite mortal.
One more spot. For healer. Berlango, thank you for the resub as well. Appreciate that. It's 3 for each weapon. I don't think I have any. I don't think I have any. So. Yeah. Okay, let's just queue. DPS. Oh yeah, Elias can heal. So I can put us in the yeah. Somebody wants to come along. Okay, Daggy, come. Let's go. Hope it's an easy one. It'd be easy. Cause my brain is mush. Thank you. Yeah, finally got. Oh no, we found it. I saw an ad for FF14 that said, "Seek out the Clitium in patch 7.5." You know they know what they're doing when they write that. 100% the marketing guy knew what he's doing. They did not have to name it this. They really should have thought about it. Problem is, I feel like it probably did. It's a mess. The most hilarious thing is in this story when Alistair's like, she called it the Clutium, which was just even more awkward. I'm really easily entertained though, so. We're gonna get to see our best friend, though.
If it isn't my favorite mortal.
Our favorite demon. Here. Tort. Johnny loves Tort. Like, it's so funny. As the first time I laid eyes on Tort, I knew we as a community were gonna be obsessed with Tort. And I was completely right. I was completely right about that. He's an icon. I don't know. I wonder if they're surprised by the reaction. Like, has JP had the same reaction that we did? Of just unconditional love for Tort. Oh wow, Durani, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs in the chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you. We need a Tort emote. Oh my god, you have one. I didn't know we had a Tort already. This is 7 TV. Kieran, thank you for the 2-month resub. And Aminos, thank you for the Prime sub there. Yaka, thank you for the 3-month resub. Appreciate that, y'all. Lord. That is the name of a Slavic demon. A demon in Slavic mythology. As far as I'm aware. I will do damage. I will remember how to do damage. It's just, man, you go from the training dummy out here, and everything I've learned, I unlearned as soon as I get into an actual dungeon. It's really bad. I don't know what is going on. Really, it's really crazy how much patch 7.5 has felt like a Endwalker patch. Really
if it isn't my favorite mortal.
Okay. Is your buff? Gonna do 10 feet.
If it isn't my favorite mortal.
We're good. We're good. How do you know where he's gonna... Oh, because he'll tilt a little bit right before the end. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Iyaka, thank you for the 3-month resub. Lento, thank you for the 5 gift subs. We appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Oh, geez. Oh my gosh. What am I supposed to do with that? Shikuchi path. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. I got around it. Shikuchi is like everything I've loved about Dash on my Dancer, but somehow better because I have a lot more freedom with it. So I can get out of even more situations that I shouldn't have been in the first place with it. I'm about to do the same thing. I'm about to do the same thing. Crap! My timing wasn't as good! I was worse at it this time. I got hit by something. Okay. Like, what's clipping GCD? No. Okay. Done. He did something I don't understand, and I don't need to understand it. I'm just gonna practice the Shikuchi strat. Not even my problem. Ooh, what's that? Visor? Ooh, looks pretty good. Wow, that actually looks really cool. And it all goes in the armor. I need everything. I need everything. Looks awesome. Give me that. I'll be with you in a second, don't worry. Taking care of what matters in the dungeon. Okay. Why am I casting the big spell before I have Kunai's Bane up? Because I don't know what I'm doing. Dancer and Ninja make the same happy brain chemicals happen. That is true. I mean, in different ways. I definitely feel like I have to use my brain more on Ninja, but maybe that's just because I'm new to it. Whenever I was first playing Dancer back in Shadowbringers, there was a lot of shit I had to think about. Like, at the time, you had to move into melee range if you had a melee proc to use. So maybe some of that is gonna like cross over that practice. Being in melee is definitely a whole other enchilada. Here we go. Like, I just straight up don't know what to do on a AoE at all. Like, I have some understanding, but what I used to do on Dancer when I was trying to learn is I would watch videos of other dancers and I would just study what they used and when, and then I'd ask myself, well, why did they use that at that point? What's the logic there? Oh, here we go! Yes! What an entrance, too. Yes. An icon. Okay. belly flops onto the arena. Unforgettable. No! Body weight exorcism. Basic vomit. What's not to love about Fort, really? Okay. One thing I really like about Ninja 2 is hurry! There are so many AoE, not AoE, ranged skills you have access to. I feel like it's pretty flexible. I'm just gonna start. Oh no, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I'm gonna die. Yes! Not Rex, but George. Oh, thanks. Three, two, one. I had to just stay still so I don't lose my... there. Together. Oh, you know what? I could LB. I don't think I should though. I'll just wait. I'll save it for the last boss. We'll save it. I don't want to... We don't need to speed up time with the port. Oh, man. Iconic. That's a nice necklace. I want that. Do I need this? Can I wear it? No, but I do. I can't wear that. I actually need gear from here. My shoes are really bad. Did I screw up just now? I had a Maesui available and then I casted something else and it went away. I had thought that I'd be able to keep it, but I did something that caused it to not be available anymore. What it was? I don't... Go get that chest. Agitech ring offending. No good. See, this kind of tube system, this is what we need in the major city. Okay. Oh, is this actually an upgrade? No, that's for samurai. No scouting gear. At all. Okay, ready? I don't want to spend the Dokumori if go to a boss or something. Who wears short shorts? Ready to make a meme video, guys? Just got your first house in FF14 after 13 years of playing. Congratulations, where did you get it? What district? What size of a house is this? I spent like, after I got my house in Ishgard, I spent so much time on it. I spent probably 10 million gold. Gil. Decorating it, just being lazy, buying the furnishings. Most of these furnishings you can easily craft yourself. You know, leveling a crafter isn't hard. And if you're high level crafter, you can just instantly craft things. But, you know, when you're decorating, you can be lazy. Welcome to the world of tomorrow. Malbus. Ready? Okay. Not the bunny mudra! Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. I got a bullet. Shame. That sucks. So can't hit a positional to save my life. The filler art. Okay. I think this is my first time back here since I did it in the story a couple of weeks ago too. I'm screwed. Ouch. Oh, that means move, don't it? Yes. It means you gotta keep moving. That's the play symbol. Yeah, that might be a useful video for Sprouts, actually. Is one about panic markers and what they mean. There's a lot of the same ones you're going to end up running into often. So that might be helpful. I don't know why I never did. I never do that? Yeah, I did. Maybe I did and forgot. I don't think I did. I would have remembered. Oh! Ah! Thank you. Title of video. Oh, hi, Margaret. That's a good thumbnail text. Oh, you know what? I can LB. I can LB. But I need to wait. I need to wait a second. So I do my stuff window for people. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Done and done. Got my tome. I liked that guy in the story. I actually liked it. It was cool. Cool moment. Could have been really cheesy, but I don't think it was. Those pants look neat. Are these pants giving Evercold? Right? Isn't that kind of the aesthetic that we see in the CGI? It would make sense that they want to make some assets they're going to be using very soon. Yeah. What about the rest of the Magitech? Oh my god, girl. Where can I see the full sets? Probably on Eorzea collection. That looks really cute, actually. That's really cute. Like, the necklaces and stuff. Let me see if I can find this full set. Prey Magitech. That's... This set is actually looks so good. This is the Fending set from that dungeon. It's really, really nice. That's on the male model. And as for the other sets, I feel like they kind of fit in that aesthetic. The next page. This is scouting right here. Scouting. Naming. This one is striking. Healing on the right. We got casting in the middle. Left is the aiming set. I am seeing it. I am definitely seeing this. Are these dyeable? No, they're not. Which means in Evercold, there'll be crafted gear that you can dye, right? So that would make a whole lot of sense. Like this hat, okay. Isn't that the same hat? A very similar hat to the lady had in... Let me check. We're going all in. The conspiracy theory. 100%. 100%. Look, 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 look. Look at the design on this hood. Okay. Then the hood here. Am I imagining this or not? I think I am, okay? I don't think I'm imagining it. This outfit, I'm definitely overthinking it. Okay, that's clear. But at the same time, not. But at the same time, not. That's our probably, I think it's very Evercoldy. Okay. Where else do we see outfits? When the sacrifice happening? No. And it's gonna be so peak. I'm so excited. I'm streaming right now. Yes. Okay, let's get out of here. We need to bring out the red strings. Yeah, you're right. I know. Oh my gosh, what is this shirt? What? Was this from Little Ladies Day? It must have been. I didn't do it. I did not do Little Ladies Day this year. So I have to wait till next year, I guess. Yeah, I skipped it. I mean, it's Garlemald. Of course it's... Yeah, but... How convenient that it's cold, but we're also going somewhere that's cold, so they could work on cold assets. You know, and double dip. Aram! Yes, you're streaking! Thanks for watching 7 consecutively. Oops. I really wanted to continue on with Hildy as well, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, 210 out of 450. But it resets on the 26th, so we still have a ton of time to do this. So I have plenty of time to do this. I think I started the Hildy quest, but I didn't continue. I need to go to Sten. Just spend my wolf marks. Some captain. We're doing some frontline. You know, I forget, Mac. It's actually the BGM here. It's actually the BGM here. No! You get attacked as soon as you arrive by the music itself. Oh my god. God. It's rough. What? I forgot what I was supposed to be doing. Okay, wolf marks. Wolf marks. Subcategory. Plate Allegan gear. Does this go in the armor? No. I don't want that. At all. No. I honestly, I don't want any of that. Republican gear? Maybe? That's not bad. It's kind of cool. What do you think? I have that one already. That is also cool. The silver one is very nice. Do I have that? Search. No, I don't. Okay, I'll buy that. Does not go in the armoire. We're going with the silver one. What about... That doesn't look too bad. That looks okay. No. This one. It's not too bad. I'll probably buy it. Kinda neat. You can make outfits and save item sets as one item in the dresser. Yes, but it's a pain in the butt to try to find which pieces I don't have the set of yet. You know what I mean? Like, you have to go hunt it down, and then it's worth it because you save a ton of space in your dresser, but it's also a huge pain in the ass. But I'm probably gonna have to do that. I'll buy these gloves. I really like these. Really good. But in the end, like you said, I'll have to like buy the entire set to save space, which is kind of annoying. Pants, lots of loincloths. I think I have this one already. No, I don't. Really? No. Okay. Sagittarius set. I'll have to buy. It's an outfit. You can save part sets? Oh, really? Let me go try it. That's worth trying. FF is a game where you always have something to do and then randomly get sidetracked. I know. I am constantly getting sidetracked in here. That's okay. That's part of it, you know. Okay, so what we want to do is stuff in the armoire that goes in the armoire. Let's do that first. Anything that can go there, it needs to go. I love that. That's honestly one of the best changes I have ever seen them make to this game. Truly made the game much better. Oh my god, so good. You have to repair it before it goes. Why? Can't you just like let me pay here to repair it? Like why do we have to do this? great, especially for, no, we don't want to get rid of these Amos earrings. I'm going to need those. Great, especially for jewelry, because jewelry is something I never really want to keep in the glamour dresser, obviously. It's so tiny. But now you can put so much of it in the armoire. We'll always have nice jewelry too, so... There are a couple of jewelry pieces I keep. Yes, that is so satisfying. Okay. So you're saying this is an outfit glamour. I don't have the subligar that it could go with. Don't I? No, I don't. This is an outfit glamour. Void moon attire of healing. Just a circlet. But I don't have any of the rest. Can't even see it. I really don't have any of the rest. Surely I have some. I don't have any of that. I think it's crafted. Crafted. God. I do have one of these. It's a retainer, but it don't tell me which one. It says one of my retainers has a piece of it, right? So I would have to check single one of these. The gloves I have, apparently, in the armory chest. Oh, there's another train coming up. Let's do it. I need tomes, and I'm lazy. In 5 minutes. Okay, I'll just go right now. Coming. It's on alpha this time, y'all. If you want to hop in for it. Give me lead. I should not be lead. Alpha? Where is it starting? Ba-ba. Okay. Does it begin? Where trains start? Oh wow, this character looks really good. Great job, Yaktel. Okay, I'm gonna grab a drink really quick. Thought I'd knock something over. I didn't. I'm gonna try to do this really fast. A window too. my gosh. Did they start? Oh my gosh, did they start? Am I late? Am I late? Hey. Check the instance. We started. Probably one with 85 people in it. Heck. I thought I was only gone for 5 minutes. See? Where? I see people over there, so it's gotta be over there. I'm on my way. Oh, they let you change it into a not cross-world party now without... So what? I only missed like one. That's okay. Get my headphones back on because I can't hear anything. I almost hit a tree. Okay, we're on Alpha right now. Doing a hunt train for more easy tomestones. And some other stuff that I might need, actually. I don't even know what the new sack of nuts rewards are for Dawn Trail. I haven't checked that. I was almost able to do a full rotation this time. Yay! Oh, hi. Next stop. Swap to instant. You ask, what's the fastest way to level a DPS job? What level are you right now? Travel to instance area 2. If you're really low level, like you just unlocked the job, make sure you do your hunting log. Hunting log and your Grand Company hunting log. Is a good ideas to do those. That'll give you a really good head start so that you won't have a problem picking up your job quest. You always do your job quests. Highest level dungeon available to you. You want to do MSQ roulette and frontline roulette. Those are really good. Obviously the other roulettes, like leveling roulette, is really good. Fox have 7 tails? Is the 7-tail fox 9? Mm-hmm. Still a really cool ninja mount. Okay. Reminds me of the melee DPS roll quest we did yesterday for Dawn Trail. It was super silly. It was super silly.
If it isn't my favorite mortal.
Like, it wasn't the worst one I've done. Like, I think I had a better time with it than some of the other role quests, even though it was super silly. The melee DPS wasn't that bad. Though I don't think I've really made much progress on the Ishgard one. I don't remember which one that is. The Wong and Only, thank you so much for the resub there. I appreciate that. Thanks. This is a hunt train! Yes! So basically what we're doing is players will scout out the rare, like, world bosses that are scattered around the different max level zones. Dawn Trail zones. And they'll start a hunt train where they'll paste in the zone chat, they'll yell the coordinates of each enemy to fight. And we just go from one to the next one to the next one and follow their lead. As we do that, as you're going to see about to kill this one, I'm going to get a bunch of stuff. Poetics, it's 20 mathematics, 10 mnemonics. I'm capped on sacks of nuts! I can't carry more! Oh! No! That's really bad. I'm capped! Don't be me. Don't cap. Don't cap on sacks of nuts. Spend your nuts. Sure, you blow your nutsack currency. You can't let them pile up like that. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. I've got 8 classes at level 60. How do I get all of them up efficiently? Don't forget your Wondrous Tales. Did you unlock Wondrous Tales in Idleshire? That's a great extra source of XP. You need Wondrous Tales. Other thing you really need is your challenge log. Challenge log is the most important thing you unlock. See this? Feeling lucky. You can, it says 0 XP because I'm max level, but if I were leveling, this would show a gigantic XP reward. So you want to do these, like complete 5 dungeons, complete 3 dungeons, do one for like commendations. Give commendations to another player. Yeah, 5 commendations. You'll get a butt ton of XP for that. So definitely challenge log, hunting log. Thanks for your recent video. Inspired me to clean my inventory out and organize it. I'm so glad. Organizing your inventory in this game is not easy. So good job. I got a ton of extra space in the recent patch. Spend your nuts on augmented upgrades. Okay, yeah, but is there a cool mount I could buy instead? Can I buy a cool mount with the... No, I'm late! Crap! I was too slow! I missed it. Dang. Heck. Oh, to the person out there who's leveling, to the bun who's asking about leveling, that's another thing you need to be doing. Your daily Beast Tribe Allied Society quests. Every expansion has an Allied Society that gives you a lot of XP for doing their super easy quests every day. So that's another great idea for you to do. Probably one of my favorite mounts. Reminds me, I was trying to do Hildy today, right? At least maybe continue with it. Very good mount. Saloni, right here. Not gonna be late this time. If you're late, you don't get anything. What? How the hell are you even supposed to say the name of this? Almost. Yeah. Oh yes, of course. Okay, next stop. Over there. Oh yeah, we can teleport. Get close. Failed it. Next enemy is near the bows of Quitayanoan and the Piarionadan plain. The chameleon. I remember when these things used to kill you. I guess they die too fast to do any actual damage. Having flashbacks to the Cactuar of Amarang. Heritage Found is our next stop. Ananta is one of my faves. Ananta is a really good one to do for Allied Societies because they have so many rewards. Like, I think they have multiple mounts. Got like glamour items. They've got. Is there a hairstyle? I feel like Ananta just had so much crap that was really good. Thank you. Definitely worth. They also had a pretty decent story. Vanu Vanu, I enjoyed doing as well. The Nath were really great. Nath is probably one of my faves. I have its work. Ah! I can ninja properly. Okay, so there's a giant turtle mount. I'm so scarred from Machinations. I heard that piano go boom, and I honestly like I had a small heart attack thinking Machinations was just about to start playing. I've been trained to like always be vigilant. You never know what's about to happen. Okay. The Beholder. Get away. Looking away. He actually jumps. Find info on hunt trains. That's a really good question. You need to join the Faloop Discord. I have a link. I do. The Faloop Discord you can join, and that covers every data center. Faloop.app. That's it. That is where you should go. It will also tell you about rare fates that spawn. Gosh, where am I right now? There is another that got... I'm not gonna make it. Next stop at Heritage Found. One was forgotten. Okay. Hi, Vanilla Wafer. Good to see you. We are having a great time today doing some hunt trains and getting the most lazy tombstones possible. I've already got 310. We're almost capped for the week, and you have seen how chill it's been. I've missed several marks because I was also lazy getting to the mark. But I pretty much just did expert roulette. We did a hunt train earlier, and this second hunt train, so almost capped, and like not a lot of effort. My weekly tomes. However, I'm capped on the sacks of nuts and other stuff. Okay, where do I spend the sacks of nuts? I don't think I've even unlocked this shit for Dawn Trail. I need to go do it. I bet it's in Tuliolol. I'm pretty sure I haven't unlocked it. New Dawn, new hunt. Oh my god. Not me. Unlocking a hunt 2 years into the expansion. Oh my god. Yeah. We're doing this right now. You there. You're Zepla Moon, are you not? The adventurer from across the salt who's been lending the Dawn Servant her strength? Yes, I've been super busy helping the Dawn Servant. Whole time. Then well met. To tell the truth, I've been meaning to make your acquaintance for some time. Yes, you have. You have been waiting for some time, that is true. You're familiar with the Eorzean hunts, yes? Do something very similar as we all. Having heard much of your philanthropic spirit, not to mention your capacity for violence, I'd very much like to include you to our call. If you're interested, speak with my associate. Okay. Bye. Hilarious. I cannot believe I'm doing this at this point. Just wow. What do we have here? Posture could use some work. True. That is true. You've got good eyes. Eyes that have seen a few things. Things I've seen. If you're good enough for Wooklamot, you're good enough for us. Pleasure to have you with us. Suppose I better get down to the introductions. Sky looks really cool. Maybe I don't need to. This whole idea came from your side of the sea, after all. It was Kona who showed us your ways. Either way, I'll keep it brief. Our hunts work the same way as in Eorzea. Put a bounty on these beasts and prove an enemy of the people. Okay. I have to test every hopeful out on beginner builds. Do I really have to do this? You need me to do beginner builds before... What are you talking about? Can I just spend my sacks of nuts? Well, you don't actually have to do... As you can see, you don't actually have to do this quest to collect the items from the hunt train. Okay. Been all over Tural, including Yaktel, land of my people. I know how dangerous those woods can be. The bill's on the board, too. Think you're ready to take on a bigger challenge? Yes. Oh, I don't have to actually do it. You just, like, accept it. Okay. But where's the vendor? Over there, I guess? Crater, no. It would be next to the hunt board. Stacks of nuts exchange. Oh, a cat! And... Okay. Automatoise See what they look like. Okay, like I don't need that. Okay, what else is there? Brachiosaur. Diadem? Yeah. I mean, it's pretty cool. What else? Blue coat cat. Wild ride barn. I want the cat. I need the cat. I need the cat. Really need that. Very important. Let me see. Kitty. Yes. Gosh, stop that. Very good. Very good. Good purchase. Please add the ability to preview mounts and minions to ride. Ridiculous. What else can we get? Wild ride barding. Can't even preview the bardings. That's really cute too. That's it. That's so cute. I love it. Can you buy it? No, it's untradeable. Market prohibited. So no. Okay. Well, I'm supposed to be buying not bullshit. I'm supposed to be buying the actual like twine and glaze stuff. Right? Kind of shit like this I need. Ever charged twine, probably. What's the important one that I need? Thunder Steep. 3,000? For the outfit. This one's for accessories. The glaze is for accessories. The twine is for your outfit. We need wiki integration like yours too. Yes. Yes. Yes, very true. Another reason to be doing more hunt trains. You know, it's an easy way to get your hands on some sacks. Gotta do, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. What's that title mean? Paleoichthyologist? What's that mean? No kingdom here. 720 is not good. Molly. But it looks really cool. No, we're supposed to save our sacks for the things that matter. I really like that, though. Ooh, it looks really cool. What else we got? No, the scouting one. Looks nice. I don't like that. No. No, I don't like the mask on the eyes. No. Aiming? looking, I think. That's so beautiful. It's not dyeable? I don't think so. Scouting pants. Can't even see that. Scouting shoes. It's kind of neat. Okay. I need more tombstones, basically. For 320 out of 450. I'm not in a crazy rush. I could probably also need to exchange these heliometries for the ones that are good. Huh. You have to upgrade them to be dyeable. Yeah, I think the Quetzali is outdated here because it's 720. 740 is also outdated. Like, currently, the crafting gear is 770. So, I need way better than that. In terms of our roulettes for today, we need... I do MSQ. You could do level cap one or the leveling roulette. That's fine. So MSQ gives you 50. I just don't want to do it. Alliance raid gives you 50. Not bad. Because the raid itself will give you 15. So Alliance raid might actually be not a bad idea. Let's ask Benny Buns. Wanna do Alliance raid? Roulette? Or level cap dungeon roulette? I'd like to get some more tomes and some crap that I need because I'm way behind. Actually, we went to M12 yesterday, didn't we? I got... What is that? Gimme kitten? What's that? Where's that from? The heck? Okay, I'll invite. 2 level cap dungeon. I'd rather do Alliance raid roulette, personally. I'll open the party finder. If anyone wants to join for this. Unable to invite? Try again. Now I'll start it. Fruit. Alliance raid roulette. We're on light data center. I'm actually still on alpha. I just realized. S rank just spawned on Lich. But where? I normally just go do those with Paloob people. Alright, we have a couple spots left if you want to hop in for a Alliance raid roulette. Then duty roulette, the first one on light DC. We got spots for a DPS, a healer, and a tank. But if I'll probably just start to queue us in a second. We can get in there. Can I go back to Phoenix while I'm waiting? I'll try. I'm not sure if it'll let me, but I'll try. We're not gonna get Crystal Tower, okay? It's not gonna be Crystal Tower. I can go back to Phoenix while I'm in a party. Yes. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna queue us. Right now. 5-minute wait. I wish that we could, like, partially fill the raid. Right now, if you want to use the duty finder, you can only fill one group. But if you have, like, 1.5 groups. Oh, Lento, did you not get in? Gosh. I didn't see that. Yay! Alrighty. And we are good. Instant queue makes me nervous. I'm just sitting here like, not Crystal Tower, not Crystal Tower, not Crystal Tower. All right. It's not. It's another one. I mean, this was pretty interesting, so that's all good. Hello, team. Oh, that's a really cute top. Where's that from? Anna DL, Best of Scouting. Need that.
Thank you all for joining the meeting today. It is our Wednesday to attend first time on the Tabi no Anti as you will itadakimasu.
It's locked. Constructing consciousness from inside the network. Let's go. You got first walk in Alliance raid. That's kind of a jackpot because there's still stuff that we need from it besides the tomes. You have a two-handed hammer. How do you unlock the new job? Already. No buncheons. I mean, the synced down. I don't have all my cool stuff. That sucks. Okay. In all my years of playing and coming back to this raid, at no point have I learned the mechanics for any boss. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I do remember this guy taking, like, literally 2 hours to clear. It felt like when the near raids came out, they had just an obscene amount of HP. no Zappy's ability either. You have my icy shurikens at least. Sad. I love this is probably one of my favorite buttons, Raiju. Level synced out of it feels so bad. But it does sound to me like even with the evolved mode, we're still gonna be getting level sync. It just maybe won't be as painful. Doesn't sound like you're getting rid of the level sync system. But maybe lower levels it'll just be. Okay, we're all going to the middle for a reason. Is this thing anyway? I have no idea. Okay. It's so funny because like I played Automata before this raid came out, thinking if I play near Automata, I'll understand the raids. Yeah. That'll be the right thing to do to understand it.
If it isn't my favorite mortal.
It didn't really work out. Did not help. As it turns out, did not help. Yay. Tofu platform? Oh my god, I can't believe you said that. I'll never unsee it. I'm never gonna unsee that. This is ruined. Lovely, thank you so much for the raid. I do appreciate that. And Sigreal, thank you for the resub there. Hope you're having a good hump day. Midweek grind.
If it isn't my favorite mortal.
So far, I haven't died, which is surprising. It's going better than usually. Also dying really quick. A little overwhelming when I think about how I'm gonna have to redo all of this for my NA character. Everything. I think that I've already made a bunch of progress on her. I think I did a little bit of Abysso trading with that character. And walk. So much still that I need to do. Like all the Nier unlocks. Ah! Y'all are going over here. Oh! That's why. Okay. Hi. He's almost dead. Okay, it doesn't matter. Fine. I've got him. Spades, thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. Thank you kindly. Oh, that's it. I need to change it so it shows the percentage on his health bar. I don't know how to do that. Go. Boots of striking. Too bad. Sure. I don't have it, but I probably needed it for the outfit. I I think you can just roll on anything here now. Read everything. This is the double boss, I think. Tofu platform? Yeah, now I'm gonna think that. Beginning of this raid. Because you can kind of see, it kind of looks like the cheese pop, right? Does. I love tofu. So in the last boss, I was the one getting turned into tofu. See? Icy shuriken. Love near music as well. I don't know if y'all can hear it. It seems a little bit quiet. I need to turn it up. Thing is, like, complain sometimes about Alliance raids having story that doesn't have anything to do with FF14. Like being disconnected from the main story of the game.
If it isn't my favorite mortal.
But
Thanks for the 34 months of classy stream. Zepla smoke, Zepla smoke.
oh, Zangetsu, thank you for the resub. We try to keep it classy. I mean, yeah, do our best around here. We keep it PG-13, right? Ah! I follow you. But yeah, there's a whole debate about, like, should Alliance raids continue to be not related that much to FF14's story? And it's not that easy to answer, because if it's too connected to the main story, then it becomes required. Like, I think Crystal Tower is required. Is Ivalice required? Why do I feel like Ivalice is required? I don't remember if it actually is. Crystal Tower story is actually very nice. So, like, it gets memed on a lot because it's very repetitive in the Alliance roulette. But the actual story I really enjoyed. That's one of the things that makes it such a positive change, that we have the region-wide duty finder now. Because it used to be, you know, if you're on a very low population server where people aren't running Crystal Tower and you're required to do it for the story, people would just quit at that point because they could not get their queue to pop. I love Shukuchi. I love Shukuchi. It's like Dash, but better. Oh no! Not the bunny of shame. This is very difficult, okay? Trying to remember what buttons to press. Very hard. Like Dancer. Okay, it's harder than Dancer. I think it's harder than Dancer. In my objective opinion. I do feel like it's harder than that. Not gonna give up. Baja has that massive quest line. Is that required? Ivalice is required to do Bozja. Oh, okay. Not in general. Seems like shouldn't have been made necessary, really. So that was best. Oh, I can't remember the last time I had Ivalice pop for me in the Alliance grade. Can you level in Occult Crescent, or is that max level only? I feel like people are probably still using Bozja for leveling purposes. I remember it being really, really good for XP. Ah! Okay, I made it. Okay, I made it. I don't know if that's still the case. But it definitely was for a long time. It might still be. It's just really unique too because like you get your self buff every minute. Ninja doesn't feel like as stuck to the 2-minute meta. Like it is. It definitely is, but not as much. A lot of other jobs because you get your self buff every minute. And then get more exciting points in between big ones. That drop. Crunchy. Read everything now. So the outfit system. I didn't know that you don't need to collect the whole outfit to save it as an outfit. That's really big. I did not know that. Outfits are not explained well in the game. I do like the Divergent stories too. I mean, the game is filled with so much rich lore. There's so much world building of like things that have happened with throughout the history of the game before, you know, the events of FF14. Like I think Palace of the Dead is a really good example. That expands on some of that past lore, like with the ruins of Galmora underneath the 12 split. You learn about how the Elizim had to live underground for a long time before they had the blessing of the elementals. That's all reflected in House of the Dead. So you see like the tombs and you see this crazy shit underground, and that's super interesting. And it doesn't take away from the main story at all. It just fleshes out the world more. Not everything relevant has to mean that it's like required knowledge. But I'm not really, I think I'm not really stuck on it either way. You know, like I'm not firmly in either camp of like, it's gotta be only FF14 lore, or no, we gotta have like collabs and stuff all the time. Like I'm kind of not in either category. I see it more as, I don't care what setting you need to choose to tell a good story. Just tell a good story. Like it could, like I said, I think I said in a video recently, I was like, it could be about Shrek. The Alliance raid could be about Shrek for all I care. Like if it's a good story, it's a good story. It doesn't matter what you had to do to tell it. Just pick a setting that's gonna work for the idea that you have. But then, ever since I said that, like I think I just, you know, blurted that out. But now, ever since I said that, now I really want the Shrek Alliance raid. Want that now. We leaving the tofu area? No, we still have to fight Red Girl. I'm gonna call this Tofu Towers now that you've said this to me. Can't dash off the edge with Shikuchi. That. Look. I'll find a way to make it happen. 100%. I will. So will, there's a way. Like I did that correct. Avoid the thing by hiding. Okay, got that. So jarring not having Raiji. The melee go at this point. Stand over here with y'all. Look like you know what's up. Last time you were in my stream, you don't think Top had released? Top. Feel a chill run down my spine when you mention it. Think about Panto. Not Panto Crater. No! I'm scarred forever from that experience. Like, God. Just awful. I don't know if I've ever had a worse time in this game. Like, for real. I cannot think of a worse time I've had. It's really bad. Ultimates are not all the same. Okay. I have so much respect for people that clear that shit. Really. You're a god in my eyes. Clear that shit. I won't do it. Nope. No. No prize is worth that level of suffering. We need to use True North more. Okay. That's what I need to do. Tower at Tofu's Breach! Yes! Right. Wish Endwalker's Alliance raids were required. They close off the Endwalker story so nicely and finally give us a lore. A lot I've been wondering about. Main thing Endwalker raids did for me was show me which god I need to work. Okay. White wall. Okay. I like this part of the fight. Let's go. Smiths of the Realms become required with a new expansion story? I doubt it. You're never going to be required. Same with Vanadiel stuff. Got another button. Butt of shame. Last time I asked chat which job I should level next, everybody was saying it should be Dragoon. Oh no, I'm gonna fall off! Ah! No Sand Dragoon. But look how cool the Reaper is. I definitely think I want to do another melee. We're trying to get all our jobs to 100 for Evercold, so I'll have every option available, and also so like I can compare evolve mode better. I think it's just gonna help me be able to like talk about the different jobs better, because every single job is getting massive changes, right? So I feel like I kind of have to do the research. I'll be able to do a vibe check properly whenever the changes actually come to pass. It's hard to do if you don't even know how to play different jobs. Y'all are over here. I'll figure out all this stuff. Stand in the clump. Some people run out, but it's like not time yet because there's a meteor. All gonna burn our cooldowns right here at the end. We are done with this tofu part. Drop. Those boots look really, really good. I don't have them either. About these shoes. They're not as good, but do not have them, so that's a need. Kind of confused on the overall sentiment around FF14, around Dawn Trail stuff. I'm new, of course, to the game, but I remember around 2020, 2022, many big streamers were playing this game, especially around Endwalker, right? Yeah, well, there's a lot of factors for that. We had like a pandemic happen that had kept a lot of more people at home looking for MMO to play. We had WoW being in the shitter for a while too. They got a bunch of people to come and try FF14 and see what a great game it is. Most of those people would stick around and play through Endwalker as well. Dawn Trail stuff. I made a video about it. Might be if you watch it after you finish Dawn Trail story, where I just talk about like all my issues I had with the story. But I guess to put it simply, the story was disappointing for a lot of people, myself included, in Dawn Trail. And it was really, really rough to go through that, because in my case, I think like looking back on it, had a much harder time with it than even a lot of my own friends. I just felt really, really alienated from the game because of the story, but I also was going through a really bad patch in my real life. It was just a combination of really shit factors. There's so much of FF14 is like judged by the quality of the story. That's by design. You know, the game is marketed as a story-based game. And even though, you know, a lot of people did enjoy Dawn, did actually enjoy it. It was just divisive, right? It was polarizing, it was being divisive. So a bunch of people took a break. But happily, it really does. It was also, I think, another factor, looking back on it, is Endwalker was the end of Idling Zodiac saga, that whole story arc that you begin in Realm Reborn. Endwalker ended that. Like, it was a conclusion to that entire story. And I think it was just a convenient time for people to walk away. Right? People felt like, ooh, I got this really satisfying conclusion. And I heard that some people don't like Dawn Trail, so I'll just quit. Really, a lot of people did. Just, quit or took a long break. Because they felt like there's no new saga. Old saga I liked is over. New story people. So it was like it's a really, really awkward disconnecting point in the story of the game. Which is why I thought it was really interesting at FanFest, the one that we just had in NA. Yoshiki was like, so our previous saga ended with Endwalker, and the new saga will begin with Evergold. And I'm like, so what does that what does that mean about what just happened? What are you telling me? Just in between stuff happened. And now we are moving on. So that's great. Yeah, I mean, it's very similar to how I felt during the Stormblood era. Stormblood also had, definitely not to the same extent as Dawn Trail, but it also had, it was pretty divisive. Not everybody liked it when it was current. But, oh wow, that's a really cool Viper weapon. What is that weapon? Phantom Twin Fangs? Very cool. I'm just cool. It's okay. That is so cool. Wow, I really want that. Wow, I really want that. I need to study Viper again. Relearn how to play it. You love Ninja. I actually love Ninja. I really do. Surprising, I never thought I would say that. So, I mean, a break did me a lot of good. I'll tell you. Played the game pretty obsessively and non-stop for 10 years? Almost? So, I guess I was due for a break. Anyways. 14 for a while, never look back. I'm glad you're having fun in 14. Our community definitely bounces between both. Honestly, not just between WoW and 14, but between like every MMO. Fun's there. I just love MMOs. I love the genre. Always did. I think it's really unique. It's the closest you can get to just entering another realm, right? That works kind of like the real world, but also not, because it has this social element, it has the massively multiplayer element, and 14 is especially cool because you have the story really does so much to bring everybody together. We all share this emotional trauma. We have trauma bonding. Part of it, like little microcosm of society in an MMO. Is this a fever dream? I think you're right, yeah. But I've enjoyed point 4 and point 5, things definitely got a lot better recently, so I'm happy. Odd Trail gave me Miss of Pandaria vibes when I saw the preview for it. Haven't gotten to that expansion yet, though. Well, whenever you get to the expansion, you know, don't let my opinion sway you if you can avoid it. I really hope you can give it a fair shot. Be honest with yourself if you're having fun or not. If you are having fun, then that's awesome. Unskippable. Cussing you. I still think Dawn Trail is hastily rewritten partway through. I wonder that sometimes. It's gonna be impossible to ever know that. Oh, wow! Bye! Oh my god. Wow. That was ridiculous yeet. I got shot into the air and off the side. Wow, okay. I refuse to learn mechanics in this raid. Like, that's clear. I just won't do it. I just won't do it. Oh, I don't want to be. Okay, watch out. Watch your step. Find the gap. Gap. Thing is, Dawn Trail is supposed to be the anime equivalent of a filler arc, like a beach episode. It tried to be more and failed. Yeah, I think that's fair. I wanted the beach episode, really. What I wanted was petty drama between the Scions. I wanted Thancred to be just like a drunk mess. I wanted some scandals to happen, like just goofy shit. To happen. But it ended up being really depressing and with a lot of the themes that were explored. Really, really heavy. It was heavy. It's crazy that it ended up being maybe one of our heaviest expansions thematically. Hi. Why that is. Never know. At this point, it just doesn't really matter. I appreciate that we're just gonna start fresh with a new arc coming in Evercold, rather than try to like tie in too much. I also really like the fact that we're going to a new planet, kind of like we did with the first. Different, you know, reflection. I think it's a really good idea. Help tell a encapsulated story. New characters, new location, but a very clear beginning, middle, and end. I really need to move my buffs. I cannot see where my buffs are. Thanks, Wabi Sabri! Like, Thancred stopped being a drunk mess after Shadowbringers. Yeah, he had such a good arc in Shadowbringers. Wow. He really... So did not just him, a lot of characters got it. Really, beautiful moments. Like Urion J has so many beautiful moments. Did you see Yoshi P getting like emotional talking about Urion J at FanFest? I didn't realize he was like so attached to Urion J. But Urion J, you know, he's a weirdo. Love him. I love Urion J because of his kindness to Loporrits. One always thinking of them. I am getting wrecked by some random mechanic. Thank you. I've already used the LB. Bobby, thank you so much. It's really kind of you. Source 2 cadence changed after End of Dragon. Because that was the Elder Dragon saga. They started doing standalone expansion stories after that, which was a change, but people got used to it. Would you say it was a good change? Well, I just finished Living World Season 4. Just finished that, and it was phenomenal. Fantastic. Oh! I think the same thing got me the second time. Yo. Can you imagine if one day I got this for Expert Roulette and like I didn't die? I can't. I honestly can't even imagine that. Imagine one day I'm in here and like I do every mechanic. You would probably wonder, like, if I'd been replaced by an AI. That's a warning sign. You see me in here not dying. Because I've studied that shit. Watch out. Hey! We got a lot of loots. Do I have this top? Yes, it's in the glamour dresser. I have pants. No. Hairpin, I have. Gaming glove. I have the card. I sell these. Sell all the question rules or whatever. For that. Wow, everybody actually rolled. It's a pretty cool outfit, don't you think? Cool concept. Let us go. What did I actually loot? What did I win? I got the Android units. And I got scanning for style, which I'll just sell. Sword. For how much? We need a Brink of Death debuff emote? We really do. Actually, it's a really good idea. Yes. Jay and Ilmeg summarizes Yoshi P's relationship to the player base. I love that analogy. Why does that make so much sense? It really does. Okay, how much can I get for this? Not much. What about the Android units? Nothing, basically. 800 gold. Bye, Bunsy. So many bun boys. Okay. Where do I continue the Hildebrand story? I would really like to do that. Maybe I should start it tomorrow, now that I think about it, because I need to record a video today. Someone last night said that this game should include the name of the song that's playing in a corner somewhere. Yeah, that would be really good feature for them to add officially. That would be really nice. You're the type of person that tries to never get hit ever. That is a commendable trait. Good. That is a good trait to have. When are you going to continue the Genshin Archon quest? At this time, I have no idea. I do not know. I would like to finish Nod Cry before Snezhnaya, but that's about as far as I've thought about it. Been pretty busy with FF14, and I do plan to continue to be busy with it. We have like a pretty hype year ahead for 14. With we have a patch coming in 2 weeks. We have FanFest the following month. We got Master coming in August, and like a lot of shit. Like I feel like I'm gonna be pretty busy with 14. Bev, is that a Seattle shirt? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's the Space Needle. You can see there's a whale. Yeah, I bought this at the Space Needle when I went there with my dad. I live outside of Seattle. I moved farther away. But yeah. I'm on the coast up here in the PNW. I do love Seattle though. Yeah, I love this shirt. Honestly, I think you would love Withering Waves. It's so different from the others. Absolutely not. Ain't no way am I getting into another gacha. Like, if I'm gonna play a gacha, it's gonna be Genshin. Or, obviously, Love and Deep Space.
If it isn't my favorite mortal.
Love and Deep Space I'm playing in my free time, off stream. Not streaming Love and Deep Space. I can't be getting into lots of gachas. Like, I just don't. I cannot do that. Jackaboy1999, thank you so much for subbing. Oh my gosh, this outfit is so cute. Yes, thank you for subbing with Amazon Prime. You can subscribe to the channel for free with Prime if you have it. What is this outfit? Is so good. Field Rise Doublet 100 Botanist. Sunflowers in your pocket. I need this. What if I dye it black? How will it look? Amazing. Well, have to level botanist now. I think this is really cute. Required. First time seeing it. Hat as well. Well, the hat, so adorable. It has a bird. Love that. But, you know, it changes the color of the bird too. If you dye it, if you dye the hat, you can have a different color. Can you have a red bird? It's dyed too. That's the bird. Yes! Pink. It's so good. No, no, no. You just... Yes. Yes. I love this. Perfect. Wow. You also look amazing. What are you wearing? It's Tycoon leotard. There's a sheer part in the back. Wow, very cool. Love it. What about the gotcha stuff? I know as an MMO streamer like yourself, the schedule's probably already booked and busy with all the stuff coming for F14. Oh, no worries. Also, since you play other MMOs too as well. Yeah, I mean, it is a lot to keep up with, but I really... What is this emote? What is that? What? What? Oh my god! No, I don't have that. I didn't even know that existed. I've just never seen that before. What? What is that for? Oh my gosh. What is it called? Can I buy? What's the name of the emote? Help. That is big. Okay, personal perfection. What? 400,000 gil? How do we get it? How is this obtained? Cosmic fortune. Cosmic exploration? Sinus ardonum. Yeah. Cosmic exploration stuff. Well, I need to go in there and get it. I love cosmic exploration. So. I will. Oh, wow. You can actually check universalis.app. See where it's cheapest to buy. Okay. Yeah. See this here. $250K on Shiva. That's pretty handy. Wow, that's handy dandy. I would try to just get it myself from Cosmic. Would I? It's $250K. This is like nothing. This is nothing. It's cheap. Well, now that I've said it, someone's probably gonna buy it. Right? Probably gonna buy it by the time I get there. You bought 50? We have to play the game to get it, right? Actually, no. We can buy it. Buying with Gil is playing the game. Getting this totally. Definitely. Here, my character got a glow up. She had a makeover recently. Whenever I came back to the game, got a fresh look, fresh job. Perfectum. Oh yeah, it's still there. Nice. Massage capture. Well, I mean, I would have to use it. Here it is. The favorite. Oh, amazing! Oh my gosh, that's so good. So amazing. I'm so happy. Yes. You know, that's the pose I make in every photo. That. I literally do this in every single picture. I usually get memed on it at FanFest. Taking a lot of pictures. Amazing. I'm glad. So cute. Good. Yes. What is the command for it? Slash visage. Oh, you can't even see yourself on the camera. That's low tech. I just thought saying it was fun just randomly running into you. Oh, hi! Thank you. Zep. You seeing some emotes you didn't know existed reminds me Aspen losing mount off competitions with things he never saw. It is kind of crazy that there's things in this game that I don't know about at this point. For a long time, that was just not the case. Makai Mauler's face mask. I can't wear it? I can't because it's gender locked. I love face masks. That's some bullshit. So dumb. Oh my gosh, look at this cute little bird. This is what I'm talking about. Like, there's a ton of things that I don't know about anymore. That's kind of fun, though, because now I have a lot of things to go after. And a lot of new things to get. I need to be working on my Pelu Pelu quests to get my manatee. I really want the manatee. Play more MMOs, everything will be new. That plus, you know, have a bad memory. I think that particular mask is actually gender locked. Yeah, all the Makai things are gender locked. You can buy them though. Now they sell them in the Gold Saucer I've seen. Reminds me that I need to. I'm procrastinating right now. I'm supposed to be recording a video. I'm actually procrastinating. I really have to work on my video. Because if I don't, you won't get a video this week. So far, we've been, what, 3 weeks? Doing a good job with getting the videos out to you. So, yeah, I have to do that. I'm lazy. Yeah, I can't half-ass it. It's gonna take me some time today. It's yapping time. I've been playing for over 5 years and only just found out the jumbo cactpot draw actually happens in game. With the big spinny wheel. Yeah. It does. Reminds me. I should, well, I can't do that right now. Next video is probably gonna be about that. There's a female version of the mask at Gold Saucer. Let me see. It's here. These are circlets. These are actually still... Yeah, they're gender locked. Can't see that. Priest one you can't get. This is it. Yeah. It looks kind of like a demon's mouth, right? You know, it's not that flattering now that I look at it. Now that I see it, it actually looks kind of bad. You know, she looks like she has a beak. Doesn't look good. This does not look good. But you can buy all these. They're not dyeable? No, they're not dyeable either. No. Had to get a mini cat pot done. I bet we can get 987. No. Oh, the worst reward. Try again. What? No! Look! I could have done that! I could have had 1, 2, 3! But I chose the wrong... It sucks. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Redemption. No. 2, 3, 4. Wow, I'm bad at this. So bad at it. Okay, I have to go. I have to actually go work on a video now. But I'll be back tomorrow. So I hope to see you then. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and do keep an eye on Zepla HQ for the next FF14 video that I will now be working on so it can actually be ready very soon. Anonymous Fun! Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs! I really appreciate y'all's support today. It really helps out a lot because I was gone for most of April for a funeral. And that's been kind of rough. So I really appreciate the support. Now I'm back. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye! Enjoy your day. See you tomorrow. Bye.